new Party 1019. The new Party 1019. The new Party 1019. New York's #1 for throwbacks.
Hey now. We are outside the booth. It's your girl BX.
Mr. 212, DJ Knuckles. What up, y'all? What's good?
What's going on? Commish is out.
Ah, this guy.
He had an event to do today. So
why else would he be out? He gotta have. He always got stuff to do.
Listen, you was out last week, so
I was home.
I mean, it is what it is. It is what it is. So we are outside the booth. It's your girl BX, DJ Knuckles, DJ Commish. Thank you guys for watching, tuning in, subscribing. If you don't like and subscribe to us and give us 5 stars. As I like to say, when Commish is here, you're just hating. Hey. I want to give a shout out to DSN Studios.
Yes.
Party 101.9.
Yes.
And YouTube, iHeartRadio, and all of our sister stations and the podcasts that we air on. You can catch us all the time.
It's a lot of them. We're picking up a lot, man.
It's a lot. We're starting to get a lot of followers. I'm feeling it.
Yeah. I'm getting a lot of love in the street, man. Yo, Nuck, I've been watching the show, man. Yo, who that girl?
Well, I want to give another shout out to Mr. Life of the Party, because him and DJ S1 called in a couple of weeks ago. They showed us love. They wanted to, give their opinion on that Diddy verdict. You were out at a show that day. You gave yours. Yeah, and, I'm just going to stay tuned for that, because I'm still up in the air with my thoughts and opinions.
I mean, it's always going to be 2 sides to the story.
Right.
100 opinions, but 1 fact.
Yeah.
So we just wait for the receipt of it, because, once you put that kind of guy, the guy with the big black robe in the middle of the conversation, he has the last word, so we got to wait for it.
We're going to wait and see.
That's what it is.
We're going to see.
What's going on, though,
Yeah, same thing, different day.
Well, I got some news, man.
What's up?
Well, first and foremost, you already know Fat Man Scoop. Rest in peace to my man. You know what I'm saying?
Yes.
August 9th at 2 o'clock sharp on 109th Street and 5th Avenue. We're renaming the block for him.
Oh, I'm being there.
We're giving him.
I'm going to be there.
His memorial standard. Well, one of them. And the whole family got together. Big shout out to Young Sav. He's
That's
moving.
What's up.
Sean C., the rest of the Loud family. And to all that, was Scoop's idols. Big shout out to them, man. They helping putting this thing together, man. In front of his home.
Wow, that's
right
dope.
there, we gonna change.
That's dope. Drop a bomb for that for Scoop.
Well, I don't know where the bomb is at, so do what I'm. Commish usually do the sound, so Commish, you need to hit the bomb wherever you at, B. Just on site. But big shout out to Fat Man Scoop, man. Sleep in peace, King.
I saw you did the Harlem Honors, the DJ Honors.
Yes.
That was dope that you did a whole Fat Man Scoop set.
Yeah, man. I mean, he got so much love. And I just hate it when you get all the love when you're gone. Yeah. You know what I mean?
Well, he was getting it with his, don't front, when he was there.
Yeah, he was there. He was the most,
I
personally, and I'm saying it because I was with him, I think he was just the most loved artist. And because he became an artist. Yeah. Remember, he worked for the radio. So when he became an artist, he was probably the most loved. People love him, but they love Scoop, man.
That's what's up.
You know what I mean?
We love Scoop. And, if Scoop would have been here, he would have been one of the favorite DJs, one of your favorite DJs to come up here outside the booth. But today, we got a special guest, hip hop artist.
I got a question though. Do you know?
I kind of know this person. Unlike like Commish, I've known him for 28 years.
You go, girl. That's a
Today makes exactly 28 years.
And this is the first time you've known somebody that came up here
for
over 2 years.
Yeah, over 2 years. But I've known this person for 28 years. I got to give it up
to
the birthday boy, the one and only ZaeCinco, my son.
Yeah. We outside the booth. What's going on?
Finally, you made it up here.
Yeah, perfect timing.
Perfect day.
Birthday, perfect timing.
Cinco Day.
Happy birthday.
We're going to officially name today Z5 Day up here outside the booth.
Hello.
What's going on?
Hello. What we doing?
How you feeling? 28?
I feel great. I'm getting old slow, though. You feel me? We in no rush.
Take your time. It's crazy up here. Take your time.
We in no rush at all, but it feel good, though. I'm happy to be here. Y'all been doing y'all thing. Shout out to y'all.
Thank you.
What episode?
So do you, King?
Number.
I don't even know. It's so many now. It's good when you lose count.
Yeah, I see
it's good when you lose count of how many episodes.
We clicking.
Nah, we a year in now. We over a year in.
Shout out to y'all.
So, in true DJ Kamish fashion, for those that are watching and listening, how did you get your name? Where did
ZaeCinco?
Yeah, where did that come from?
I was a hooper. I started off as a basketball player, so my number was 5. So that's where the 5 come in. But then I got a little suave in me, a little Spanish sauce to me. So I put the Cinco to be a little bit different. And Zay is my actual name, so I put it together, made it ZaeCinco, and now it's a brand. Now it's a whole thing now. So now we're putting it all together.
Man, you've been moving since. I watched you come up since you was younger, and I always got the calls. He coming.
Yeah.
He coming. He's not playing. And she said, I'm not playing. He's not playing.
And not because he's my son. I was we in the group chat, and I'm like, he's really good, not because he's my son.
And I'm like, okay. The next thing you know, I get a bunch of blasts, get videos, I get conversations, I get this, I get that. I'm like, you know what? Just tell him to keep consistent. And that's all I ever told you. And I tell everybody that, but we family damn near. So I'm never not going to lead you in the right way. And sometimes it's about the words. And as creative as you are and as intelligent you are, I'm just proud of you, man.
Straight up, I appreciate that. And you've been there since day one, too.
You've been there since day one.
Day one, man.
And Kamish, too. Remember when we did On My Grind, and
that's a fact.
And Kamish was one of the judges.
That's a
when
fact.
we were shooting a pilot for On My Grind.
Yeah.
And that's where he started looking at everybody. He's doing the music. He's seen everybody rapping and everything. And he's sitting amongst all these rappers and these singers.
Yeah.
I will never forget. And he was just looking around like, this is not that bad. Like, he's watching everybody be catered to as artists.
Yeah.
And then you go off to college, you play basketball. How the heck did you start rapping? I never asked you that question.
It's honestly, I used to go to school in Maryland. So I'd be getting tired behind the wheel. So I used to get so sleepy that the only thing that would keep me up is me freestyling over whatever songs is playing on the radio. And then once I started freestyling, I'm starting to make sense. You feel me? It's starting to sound good. I got a little bit of punchlines. So I called up my uncle. I'm like, yo, because you're on the studio. I'm like, yo, I want to make a song. I make the song or whatever. You don't got no hook. I'm just talking about what's actually going on in my life. I called it Sheets. I put it on SoundCloud. And one of the SoundCloud platforms put it on a playlist. And it got 14,000 views in 2 months or 2 weeks, something like that. And I'm like, oh, this guy actually do something. And then after that, as it kept going, I kept making little songs around campus, and then I would play them at the parties, watch everybody dance at the parties. And then I met Young Thug at one of those summer jam, summer fest college tours. And then I was a basketball player, so we got the arena access, the VIP access to the arena, and we ended up walking out the same door as Young Thug. So my friends at the time, they're like, yo, you need to rap for Young Thug. And I'm like, you're tripping, bro. You bugging out. And then once I realized, they seen us. And they like, yo, y'all the basketball team? Because everybody around me 6'7", 6'6", 6'9". So we like, yeah. They like, yo, come backstairs. We beat y'all. They talking regular trash, you know. And then when that happens, we go in the back. My man like, yo, you got to freestyle. You got to do it. Just act. So I get back there. They got us in the room. Everybody drinking, they eating. They in the, you know how the back rooms are.
Of course.
And then as soon as I started rapping, the whole room went silent. And I'm like, heart started racing. But I'm doing good. He started nodding his head. And then I choke up on my words. But that was the first person I ever rapped for in my whole life was Young Thug. So I'm like, you know what? I could do this. You feel me? And then after that, I kept making music, making videos. She was pushing me to do little photo shoots, little rooftop videos.
Yeah.
And then I was partying a lot. And then when 2022 hit, I realized that I was partying as a rapper and not putting anything towards being a rapper.
Right.
So then 2022 is when I was like, all right, let me actually lock in on the business, the consistency, the brand, the pictures, the videos, the everything. And then
everything else just clicked.
Yeah, now you see it clicking.
Let me ask you, how does it feel to have the support? 99% of these, no, I'll bring it down. Probably 88% of them have support later once the checks come in.
Yeah.
How does it feel to be from ground one to have the support, especially from mom?
Yeah, I think it's a blessing because sometimes when you're making music and you're doing things, a lot of times everybody don't, like you said, nobody's really seeing the bigger picture before it's painted.
Correct.
You feel me? So when I have my mom in my ear or telling me to do this, push me to do that, it's you could be annoying when you hear it, but it's when you told me to do it, it actually created a different like a battery in my back. You feel me? So it keeps you motivated, keep you pushing. And then I watch her, and she do everything she puts out, like everything she put her mind to, she make it happen.
Right.
So in my head, I'm like, I'm cut from that cloth already. You feel me? From my mom, my dad. So I'm just looking at, I'm born by hustlers, by hard workers. And then whenever I feel like getting lazy, they like, yo, why you not? And I'm like, yeah, let me tap in. let me make sure I make something happen. So that's what we doing.
Y'all
so.
never know how to be any kind of lazy.
Yeah,
Any kind of
exactly.
lazy. You know, a
I'm
lot of
tired
people
right now, though.
A lot of people
Only on Fridays. She used
Yeah.
to not cook on Fridays.
I still don't cook on Fridays.
Here we go.
I-
I was trying to be a panelist. Here it go. I got something for you in your pocket later. That's
Yeah,
all
Listen,
about.
that's what
Get
we
up.
like.
Listen, I don't like cooking on the weekends. I cook all week long, but
She cook Alfredo and tacos.
I knew you was going to say that.
Twice a week. You could get a taco quick.
I need this
Get a
info,
taco
baby
quick.
boy.
Feel me?
He hates Alfredo now. He hates it.
Don't give me nothing out the can no more. I'm cool. Hamburger helper is disqualified. You feel me? All of that. It got real. It got real back in the day.
Nah,
Oh,
give
man.
my props, because I was going to school, going to work, then coming home and cooking for him and his brother. That was tough.
It was tough. It was tough on us too. Nah,
Whatever.
I'm fine.
So listen, when you was doing your first song, what was the inspiration behind Sheesh?
I ain't gonna lie, I was a little annoyed when I made that song. I was going through a situation with a girl on campus where she was playing games. I had my friend who I thought was like my best friend.
Mm-hmm.
He was switching up in the middle of the situation. So I'm over here like, yo, bro, like sheesh, like what else y'all want me to do? You feel
Right,
me?
yeah.
So then when I'm making the song, I just kind of let it all out, and then I put some swag in it. They try to, cause Fab one of my favorite rappers, so I make sure that I always throw some swag in it when I'm rapping. 50 is a little aggressive. That's one of my goats too.
Right,
so
right.
it's kind of a mix between me and then what I've already listened to throughout my life, and then what I was going through at the time was
Correct.
actually what was happening. So, and I put it into the music, and then it's been like that forever. I've never been like.
That's
going
going to keep you super creative, because you, from what you're saying to me, is that you work through your emotions. And you
sure.
know, life, and it's your birthday day, but you're young.
Yeah.
And you're going to have things come to you, especially once you get fully into this business. You're going to see that you now have two lives to live.
Facts.
You understand what I'm saying? So you're gonna run across things, and that's gonna make you write more because you're so creative, and that's really dope with you, man.
And the thing that makes it all easier is I'm a real good writer.
Okay.
You feel me? So a lot of people, they try to freestyle. When you freestyle, you kind of keep repeating the same thing because you're not really giving yourself much to talk about because it's off the top. But if I could sit down and digest what I'm feeling and put it on the song, it's like I could create this lane, I could create this emotion, I could create the song to give it this feel. And every time I have a different feeling, and if I could put it on paper, it makes the song even better because it's you could feel it more. You feel me? And
Right.
music is all relevance.
If you could
Whoever
write,
listens.
well, if you could write, I mean, if you, this is the dope part too. You're being a great writer.
Yeah.
If you could write for an artist, say you write a song, just driving to Maryland, you write,
Yeah.
right? You in the backseat, you writing, and you finish it. On your way back, yo, I finished this joint, you know what I'm saying? But I don't know, I ain't got no tracks for it. Who would you give it to if somebody say, yo, give it to an artist?
Right
Who would-
now?
Yeah, from your hand to that paper, who would you give that paper to? Because this will tell me where you're at. Even though you say you're emotional, so you write different versions of you. Like, who would you give it to?
Oh, that's a good question.
Man, that is tough.
Because you don't want to give his music to nobody.
Nah, you know what's crazy? Like, the bags be so different. So, like, I might write one song and give it to the baby.
You could do that.
And
Let's
then,
go.
And then I write another song and be like, I could give this one to SZA. Then I can give another song and I could be like, all right, this is more like a Kendrick vibe because I'm on my hunger and still talking about it.
Right.
Or the next one I could be like, yo, we're going straight to the club. I could give it to Drake. I could give it, it's just so many different bags. But my first person I would pass the song off to would probably be Drake or Kendrick, for real.
Wow.
It would probably be Drake, though, because Drake, like you said, like I love everybody that make music. And if you can make money off music, you're doing way better than the majority of the world.
Yes, yes.
But the consistency of Drake, not even just the hits, just to always be present for the last 17, 18 years of music. If you don't pass him the song, it's kind of like you're not even giving yourself a chance to see how long it'll last.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Right.
Those kind of things.
Dope.
Yeah.
Well, we're going to take a break real quick,
Uh-huh.
and then we're going to come back. And I got a question for you. I'm asking for a friend.
Okay.
I'm gonna ask for a friend.
Oh man.
So it's your girl BX.
The
Friends do
birthday
be
boy
nosy.
want smoke.
This your girl BX, DJ Knuckles, and ZaeCinco's in the building.
The
We
birthday
be right back.
boy want smoke. The birthday boy want smoke.
The new party 1019. The new party 1019. The new party 1019. New York's #1 for throwbacks. The new party 1019. The new party 1019. The new party 1019. New York's #1 for throwbacks.
Yes, sir. We back outside the Biki Biki. You gotta start adding that. The Biki Biki.
I don't know.
You got two DJs you work with.
Biki,
Biki,
Biki.
the Rub, BX, Mr. 212, DJ Knuckles.
I just do
what's up,
drops. Hey, it's your girl BX. No, I'm sorry.
So what we were talking about, stay focused, stay focused. Now, we was having a little discussion as far as your writing ability, man, and I want to stick something to that because, remember, we got listeners who really, that we inspire. We've learned that with our shows and stuff. And when we get to the nitty-gritty of it, they hear things and understand it. Yeah. Your writing ability, does that just leave you? It doesn't just leave you to you writing for you. You want to write for other people. Am I correct?
Yeah, for sure.
Okay.
You know what's crazy? Any type of R&B type of songs that I have, if there's a singer on it, 9 times out of 10, I wrote the hook for the singers. You know what I mean? I just, like, no disrespect to the singers that I worked with. Like, they're all talented artists and songwriters.
But
and
you
all
have
that.
an
I have
idea.
the idea already, so
Right.
it's already written down before I even present it to them. So any singers that I worked with already, 9 times out of 10, I wrote the hook, or they just did their own variation of how they delivered it,
Right.
or they took it their own style. But most of the time, if we're not in a live cook-up in person, it'd be me writing. So I don't mind writing for anybody because it's part of the game. You know, people are writing for each other. People are giving suggestions to each other.
Yeah.
You don't understand, like, you don't really understand your role until you in the game. You know, you can practice to be a superstar, but as soon as the game come on, you got to make passes, brother. You're not going to shoot the 3.
Yeah.
Make passes. So you don't understand that until how the game flow. So, you know, once I step my foot in the door, I'm trying to knock the whole table over.
Well, I play a lot of these new people music, man. I'm gonna be honest. I love it. I like it because it's good for the people. Remember, we're servicing, so it's good for the people. I've thrown on millions of records that I ain't like, and but the way I played it, the way I brought it in, made you go, "Oh, that boy nice."
Yeah.
You don't know. I'm sitting there like, but my floor is packed and they going crazy.
Yeah.
And so, the reason for me not to like him because I came up in an era where that pen was so important. It wasn't just the beat. Even if we got to the time where it was just the hook, those words meant the world to us, and it told us what to do, or told us that they had an understanding how we're living, what we're going through.
That's a fact.
You know what I mean? But I would love to see your pen work for other artists too immediately because I've heard your songs, and some of these artists, they gotta get their vocabulary right, man.
For sure.
Oh, man.
They got star rhyming with cat. And
What's your favorite song that you have written out of all of your music in your catalog? What's your favorite song? I know one of my favorite songs, and we speaking about passing a song. You know, I love Gucci Cologne.
Yeah.
I hear you and Busta Rhymes on that, or I hear you and the Baby on Gucci Cologne. I think both of them on that track would be crazy. Busta, the Baby. I'm telling you right now,
Tap in.
Gucci Cologne is a vibe, and I think that would be dope to have. One or both.
All we need is one connection.
All you need is one.
One email, one phone call. I always say, like, I'm 1 yes away. You feel me?
How many no's have you gotten?
1,000.
That's all right.
Nobody know what yes is until they hear the big boss say yes. You ever go in a restaurant and be like, oh, no, we can't do that. We can't do that. And then you go to the back like, nah, listen. And the boss like, yeah, go ahead, make it happen. And they're like, oh, okay. Everybody make it happen. I feel that's how life is going to work. Like,
but we was just talking about that with one of the hottest producers right now, Leon Thomas. You were saying, what year was that? You said he said,
I think it was 2015. I was talking to somebody, and he was like, yo, I used to go to school with him. And 2015 is when he left. I think they said he went to L.A. He was songwriting, producing, just sticking with it. And it's 2025, and now he's the best new artist.
I think on either Nickelodeon or Disney, like he did one of those shows coming up. So
you just never know.
Yeah, he's always been in music, and he plays instruments, I believe, too.
Yes,
he plays every instrument.
On the BET Awards, he's playing the guitar with his performance.
Right.
Super talented.
And that's why I said that big word to you. I said everything else gonna come. Stay consistent. You know
I was watching $1 Million Worth of Game. I watched that podcast for years.
Yeah,
And,
you was watching it when it was just behind the
I
on
was
the
watching.
couch.
First off, I was watching it when
When it was on the couch.
I was watching it when they had a dude named Dev as a third host, and that was like episode 3. I was watching since day one. I used to make people come to my dorm to watch it.
You used to make me watch
Yeah, I
it
used to
with
watch
you.
the show.
Yeah.
But they would just have Hitmaker, Young Berg, the sexy Can I?
That's my guy.
He was talking about it. He was just saying like, bro, I was just super consistent. 2009, I'm in Philly, freestyling, rapping. Then after that, I'm making hit records for Chris Brown and doing this and doing that. And 9 years later, I'm telling you, like, my whole brand is put your hours in. I'm an hour clock. Like, I'm a clock guy. I know the time is gonna come. You just gotta put the work in while the clock is running. That's all it is. Cause you never know when it's gonna happen. And anytime it happens too fast, it ends just as quick.
Exactly.
So I'm in no rush. You know, like I said, 2022 was when I said I'm gonna change my whole everything. So that's only 3 years away.
Right.
I made my first song in 2018, and even people say then that's still right there. But for
Right.
me to say in 2022, I'm gonna stop going to the club 3-4 days a week.
Yeah.
I'm gonna start paying for music. I'm gonna start recording myself. I'm gonna start learning how to do beat drops and study the sounds. And now it's like I could hear a commercial record and be like, yo, this engineer didn't even really care about it that much because he ain't put this on that. You know what I mean? But that's 3 years of work. So I don't mind giving myself another 5 years of putting in pain to understand that you're going to be the biggest artist on these stages, because I don't want to go in there and be somebody's little man. I'm too big for that.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah, because speaking of being somebody's little man, so when we did the flyer, his name wasn't spelled ZaeCinco. It was Zay. So he's like, nah, y'all got my name on the flyer like your nephew coming up there or something. He's like, fix my name, ZaeCinco. Don't be messing up my brand. I was like, okay.
Oh, man.
So I put it, you see, I put it in the chat. I was like, yo, he said we acting like his nephew.
I was
coming up.
dying laughing.
Hey, look, I'm just saying, look, this is no disrespect to Commish, Knuckles, Mama Love. No disrespect to whoever made the flyer, right? But we are going viral right now. The last thing we about to do is put a flyer out that say, Zay's coming up. Zay who? Which Zay? Zay from where? ZaeCinco has to be known because when they hear the name here, they're going to hear it somewhere else and they're going to be able to connect it to.
Right.
Like, oh, he's working.
We could
And they
connect
can
the
see
two
it,
right
yeah.
now because if you speaking about going viral, you going viral right now with this
Yeah.
pop the balloon thing. Talk about that girl and her toes. One of the dudes calls her Tony the Tiger, and they spelled toe TOENY.
Man, shout out to that girl. Yo, I'm so sorry that they doing you like this.
No,
But
no.
look, but I ain't that sorry because she tried to come at me after.
She did? What did
I
she
was
say?
mad nice about it. Like, listen, you're a
You was
beautiful
like,
girl, this,
yeah.
that, and the third. I just can't do the toes. You feel me?
Them toes
and
was
she's
gripping,
and I was
too.
gonna leave it at that. She said, "What about the toes?"
She said they
Well,
only painted a little bit.
They just as strong as my arms. That's the problem. You feel me? I don't want
Yo,
to
they
be
was
one of
like
those guys.
they were
but
like gripping on her shoe like
look,
like this.
shout out to the girl, man.
Yeah, shout out to her. Her
Much
braids, so
love.
her
Yeah,
hair was
much
nice.
love.
Her hair was nice. Her outfit was cute. It's just that
It
you
just
wear
didn't
closed toe shoes
Yeah.
when the polish ain't right.
Man, and shout out to my man Business Moving doing the Pop the Balloon for New York
Yeah, that was
City.
dope. It was
it's
dope.
fire, but you know, ladies, watch the claws. You got to. Pretty feet is just like having pretty teeth. All of that matters. There's
Yeah.
nobody skipping because they skip past all them 5'6" men when they walk in the room.
Yeah,
exactly.
'cause I just want
I'm
to pick
skipping
them up.
over the
When I
toys.
see short
Exactly.
guys back in the day when I was dating, I would just want to pick them up. Like when I saw Kevin Hart.
She want to be Baby D.
No, when I seen like no BS. When Kevin Hart first came out and he did his first show at Caroline's, I was on the date there for like Father's Day with a dude. And when I seen how little, I was like, oh, he's so cute. I just want to pick him up. That's what I said.
He heavy now.
But-
the
Yeah,
bag
but-
heavy now.
But if
Yeah.
we do that to them,
Oh yeah, we hate
because they
women.
spend 9 hours getting ready,
Yeah.
and it's one thing that we
He
don't
told
like,
the
they
girls
on
her
fire.
toes was flexing.
Do you understand
I
how
was by
wide?
force. They forced me to say that. I didn't choose to say that.
He
I was
asked,
forced.
all he
yeah.
asked was, why'd you pop the balloon?
I said, honestly, I'm not tracking your toes. That's it. She said, what about them? Because they're not all the way polished. You setting yourself up. 'Cause I wouldn't have said that. I wouldn't have said nothing because the camera can't catch the chips. Feel me? But you know, shout out to her, man. It's no beef.
Shout out to
I
her.
love you forever. I
right,
don't
so-
really know you, but
This right now is an interview for your album release, right?
Yeah.
okay.
you're like, yo, we going on the road. You know, once you put your album up, you're going to get those calls, you know what I'm saying, about different tours and stuff like that. Who would you want to tour with right now?
Right now?
Right now.
If the tour start
Today.
If the tour start tomorrow, you got luggage out there. You literally got
Who
your
are you
management, your
touring
A&R
with?
road manager out there.
I'm going. I could pick anybody, right?
Yeah.
It's your tour.
I'm going Chris Brown.
I knew it.
For sure.
I knew it.
I'm going Breezy. I'm going. How many people you want me to pick?
Well, I
It's
Three,
only
think
like
just
three
three.
people,
Just
right?
three.
just do three now because we
Three.
always got a fourth or fifth opener.
Yeah.
All right, so let's go. We're gonna go Chris Brown.
Number one.
We're gonna go Lotto.
Okay.
Lotto's on fire right now.
Uh-huh.
And then the third person, because we be on the same Young and Turn shit, would be like Rob 49.
Okay.
Go crazy. I promise you that tour will go crazy.
It would go nuts.
Crazy.
I
That
like
tour
it
go
because you got a
crazy.
mixture.
Yeah, you gotta have every crowd. That's why I did it like that.
Yeah.
Chris Brown is gonna bring his fans.
He
for
gonna bring
the
all the
last
women.
20 years.
Yeah.
All the women and everything. Lotto is gonna bring all the bad women,
The
all the
baddies.
bossed up queens, and all that energy because she's still mad fun. She's
Yeah.
mad personable. And then Rob 49 is gonna bring that ratchet, turned up, shake some ass. I can say ass on here.
Yeah, you can say ass.
After you said it, yeah.
Oh, my fault. shake
He
some.
got Rick laughing.
You
Look
know,
at
but yeah, like that. I'm young and turned, so you gotta have for the ladies. You gotta have Lotto because she got the anthems. I would even do Glow too. I can't believe I didn't say Glow.
She's tough right now. She's
Glow is
moving.
on fire.
You know I love Glow.
She's moving.
Yeah.
I be blasting Glow like I'm 20
I would even throw
something.
him. I even throw my boy Honcho on there too because
Honcho,
he
yeah.
do for the ladies too. And I listen to Honcho more than almost any artist.
Really?
Wow.
Yeah, low key. G
So-
Herbo. How you gonna leave out her? I could go all
You
day.
remember
Yeah,
when we
I
were in LA at
Yeah,
the
I seen Herb.
B2?
I'm like, yo, that's her.
You got a summer jam
the
on right
hottest-
now.
Yeah,
He the
like,
hottest
yeah.
rapper out right now is Herb. I wish they were free Lil Durk,
Yeah.
man. That's my guy.
That's
I
your
would-
guy?
I would
I love
definitely
Dirk.
be on
I ain't
tour
gonna
with
hold
Dirk.
you. I love Dirk.
Dirk is fire.
I'm mad at what he going through.
Yeah,
but
I hate
love
that he
Dirk.
going through that situation, but it's not gonna be forever.
Yeah.
I could the way it's set up, I don't think it's gonna be forever.
I want to say something
if they
so
could
hood
get
right now,
Diddy-
but I'm not. I'm going to stay politically correct.
If
We'll
they could
pray for
get
him.
Diddy out,
Diddy's getting out.
hey, look, tell what's bro name, the lawyer, the white boy.
I forgot his name.
I don't remember.
It's something. If you could hurry up get that case and put him on Dirk case, he'll be 3 for 3. Watch. He got Thug. I will go Thug on the tour too, but Thug, I don't know. Thug might be chilling right now.
Yeah.
Future, I ain't gonna lie, the game is crazy. What?
I heard Future is a rock star.
Future got the best concert I ever been to.
You said that. Him and Drake.
Nah, it was just Future. When I just
you
went,
went to see
I went
Future
last
by
year in
himself.
August. Future by himself, I'm like, this shit turn.
You keep cursing.
They
Oh, I
work.
can't curse at all.
I'm not going to front. They've worked on that, and I want you to always remember that. That's what I do is those stage shows. They are very important. And it sometimes ain't about having $275 million worth of jewelry on and $7,500 pants on and just walk out there. It's about, because you got lights, so nobody can really see that. They see the diamonds. They can see the diamonds off your ears. I watched LL take his jewelry off to perform.
LL Cool J is the
and he give a great performance.
hottest
And
performance
I
out.
think that the artist that's out right now,
Need
because
to
they're on
study.
the road, they starting to. No, I think they really starting to
picking
pick
it
that
up.
up
They
because I'm
started-
starting to see more and more shows. More
You know
Performance
what it
fools.
is though? We in the generation where the only way an artist is really, really making money is on tour because the streaming is only it's so inconsistent. You drop your project in March, by May nobody
Nobody
listening
cares
to it
about
no
the
more.
music, yeah.
So when you being on tour is when the music is consistent. So
Yeah.
the labels is probably putting a bigger budget towards the tour because you could go on tour longer and you're gonna get guaranteed ticket sales.
So I got a fun fact for Knuckles and all of our listeners here. When he first started performing and he was getting ready for his first big show, I was like, we're going to do a documentary. I'm going to follow you around with the camera. We're going to do a documentary. We rented a rehearsal studio
Yeah.
and we had it for a few hours. And he was doing his 20-minute set
For like 3 hours.
for 3 hours because I kept making him. I was Joe Jackson up in there. I was like, nope, you're boring. Do it over. You need more life. You're this, you're that.
Yeah.
And now, when he's seen from that practicing and that rehearsal, all he does is rehearse now.
Yeah, I don't care if I got 7 minutes, I'll rehearse.
Yeah,
I'll rehearse a 7-minute set
Yeah.
for 2 weeks.
yeah,
Just cause.
Yeah.
Because you know why? When you get to the show, something's gonna throw what you rehearsed. and you got to be so on point that you can get it anyway.
You mean while you're making a record or your stage show?
The stage show.
Okay.
So like, say I go to a stage show, right, and I'm performing. I'm thinking, I'm rehearsing, thinking this is gonna be a lively crowd. I walk in, there's nobody there. That could throw your energy off.
Correct.
And you not used to performing what you just practiced, you gonna match the energy of the room. It's not gonna work. Or you might have somebody in the room that's really rocking with you while you performing, and then now your rehearsal, that's the fan you imagined in your head, and now it turns you up even more.
Yeah.
So now your show's even better. And now, like I said, people, they see one yes, everybody starts saying yes. That's all it is. So when I perform, I'm not looking at who's not paying attention.
Right.
I'm locked in on, oh, I got you. It's up.
That's what you said as DJ.
We used to say that.
Once you get one,
you get
everybody
one.
follow
That's it.
line.
No, everybody follow line. So listen, we're about to take another break. We're gonna come back with more ZaeCinco.
Yeah.
We're gonna get into his song Rain.
Yeah.
You know, the new release joint. Shout out to DJ Bedtime 357.
Shout out
folks.
to Bedtime, man.
Man, him,
guy.
DWI, the A&R Report. Big shout out to y'all for playing the song, like pushing them. We appreciate y'all. We gonna be right back. It's
Let's
your girl
keep it
BX, DJ Knuckles, outside the booth.
The new party 1019. The new party 1019. The new party 1019. New York's #1 for throwbacks. The new party 1019. The new party 1019. The new party 1019. New York's #1 for throwbacks.
I like that claps. You see me getting nice.
You getting it down pack now.
Yeah,
Official
nice.
now.
Welcome back. We here with ZaeCinco.
Why not?
Yeah.
The
So
birthday
he was
boy
talking
wants
about
smoke.
his brand and everything. So he's sitting here with a box. Tell us about what's going on with this merchandise that you brought in here.
So we got the Z5 shop, the official hat collection of ZaeCinco. So this is my hat collection. I'm going to open up the box on you. Presentation is everything. Marketing is everything. So when you step into the Z5 shop, you get you a pristine, high quality snapback straight from yours truly. We got the hourglass on it. The hourglass is my brand. It's put your hours in. So like I said, whatever you put in is what you're going to get out of your clock. So I keep the hourglass on me. The Z5 with the star. I like to get fancy with the colorways. This is real simple, very black and red, but it's super smooth. Put your hours in 97. I was born in 97 today, actually.
Yes, sir.
28 years ago. I got this one here is a green bottom snapback. And then with everybody's box that they get, when you go into your box, you get you a little Cinco buck. The QR code is like crypto, so it never dies. Anytime I have a new show coming up, a new song, a new video, new anything, it's live on these ZaeCinco bucks. So if you ever buy you a Z5 hat, never get rid of your buck because it's always updating.
That's what's
And
up.
you know, that's what we doing. I was just about to say something else. I forgot, though. All the way forgot what I was about to say.
So before Knuckles gets into his hypothetical, I have a question to ask, and I'm just asking for a friend.
Okay.
When you're doing the songs about the ladies, because you have some sexy songs,
Yeah, for sure.
is that from actual experiences or is this fantasy?
Oh, like I said,
Some tell me she been waiting to ask this.
I've never lived a lie. I'm gonna tell you like that. I'm one of those guys that's always lived in my truth. So living a lie is not me. So there's no fantasy here. This is real
Should I
life,
cover her ears?
real stories.
No, because it's
She's
one
ready.
song I don't listen to. I got
told her,
one
yeah,
song
there's
I
songs-
never listen to.
Some songs you gotta mind it. You know, you gotta mind yours a little bit. But,
Yeah,
you know, it's
one
for the
song
grown
you told me
folks.
don't listen to. I've never listened to
This
it.
one to
what's
the,
the
this
song
one. It's
again?
called Daydreaming.
Yeah, I've never heard
So
that song.
all the freak off ladies, y'all could tap into that.
Yeah, I was told that is a very uncomfortable song for me as a mother.
Yeah, as a mom, but
Yeah.
as a friend to the mother, she was curious.
And asking for a friend, she wants to
Asking for
know.
a friend.
Yeah,
Shout
she's
out to
asking
her,
for a
man.
friend.
Shout out to her.
This is crazy.
No, I know,
So
I know the feeling. Like your kid is.
Yeah.
Matter of fact, take the kid out.
It's
He's a
gross.
grown
He's
man.
a grown man doing grown things, but
tough.
I'm not going to do it.
Stepper.
I'm not going.
The biggest
I'm
steppers.
not going to bring up the situation when we lost the retainer.
Oh, man.
I'm not going to
That's
do
crazy.
it.
That's crazy. That's
I'm not
crazy.
going to do it.
Oh,
but
my
yeah,
God.
when I found out he was grown, I was not ready. let's just say that part.
Hello.
It's what it is. Talking about grown, we got a part of the show, you know, of course, we call hypothetical.
Yes, sir.
Sometimes I blow people's mind when I ask, and I make them go, ooh. But, you know, your family, so you understand it. And like you said, you're a writer, That means your vocabulary's up to par. You're going to answer this the best way you can.
Okay.
You've even mentioned that you're a ball player.
Yeah.
I ain't going to say was because if somebody talk crap,
I
you
still got
loosen that
20 I
chain,
still
you
got
taking
20
off
in the clip.
ZaeCinco hat and so on.
Yeah.
You said it flipped when you was doing the freestyles on your way to Maryland.
Mm-hmm.
By blessing, you stay consistent with what you're doing because look where you at.
For sure.
Do you think you wasn't really wanting to play ball anyway? Because it just seemed like it was that easy. Like you found your niche that quick.
Yeah.
Do you think?
I mean, as a kid, I always wanted to be a dancer, so music was like first.
Okay.
My first love was music first. I wanted to be a dancer, and then my pops was like, "Why you want to dance, man? Go play basketball. The dance is for the girls. Leave it for the girls." Feel me? So I played basketball.
I was so mad at him about
in
that because
college-
he could dance.
Yeah, in college, it was like,
dance.
it's a lot of politics in college the same way it is in music.
Right.
But in college, it's like, music, you can make your own music and try to push yourself. And basketball, if you arguing with your coach and y'all don't see eye to eye, he will not put you in the game. It don't matter how good you are, no matter what's going on. So I was at a situation at a school where we losing as a team, and my coach is like restricting what I do while I'm on the court. Feel me? So I'm like, it's not even fun no more.
Right.
Then I started having fun making the music. They having parties at my school. They playing the songs. They going crazy at the parties. And then I bump into Young Thug. And then so everything is like, yo, this music is flowing. It's flowing. Yeah. So I'm like, you know what? Let me jump on board. And then here we are today. I'm known more for music than basketball. Some people forget I play basketball.
Yeah. I asked that because you kept saying you was playing ball. Like I was a ball player.
Okay.
I went into music because I got bored with ball.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I wanted to know if that's what your case was, that
Yeah.
you were bored. But I'm glad you felt like, I don't feel like I should be right here. This is too negative, and I feel good over here. You know what I mean?
Sure.
So,
And like I always been an underdog my whole life. Like that's why I don't mind working hard for anything I have, because I never had it just given to me regardless. Whether it's basketball, I was outside by myself, training myself. I didn't have trainers growing up. I didn't have all the AAU coaches looking for me and all that. I didn't have the high school coaches begging me to come there. So I always had to go somewhere and prove that I'm that.
Yeah.
And then after that, they'd be like, we didn't even realize. So it's the same thing with the music. When I step in the room, all right, everybody's cool. Oh, who's that guy in the corner? And then when I get on the phone, when I get on stage, when they have that conversation, they like, oh, okay, this is really you. Like, this is really what you're supposed to be doing. And then from there, you can't shelter that forever. You feel me? Eventually, the building gonna get too big to stay in the house. And that's what it is. So
okay.
I respect that. I respect my clock. You know.
That's what I'm talking
So
about.
if you weren't doing music, what would you be doing?
Man, nothing. That's what we doing. We doing music. ain't no others.
But if you weren't doing, what if you never found the love for music? What do you think you would be doing?
I'll be real estate, probably just making money. I just always finding a way to make some money, make something comfortable. I've always thought of myself having a higher level, higher class of living. So whatever it took to make sure I'm on trips, properties, financial freedoms, I would have did something like that. But it'd probably be fashion though. Somewhere in the fashion, I'll probably be making some type of
I
Yeah, I can
can
see
see that.
that.
I can see that.
Yeah, for
I can
sure.
see that,
Yeah, I can see that.
Fashion.
I mean, that's on the table.
It's still here.
It's there.
Yeah.
You gonna walk
and this
into
is just like stage one. Like y'all don't understand. Like the way when I say when I walk in the building, I'm gonna flip the table. I'm serious. I'm gonna flip the table. I'm dead serious. It's not gonna be like, oh, he makes music. It's like, nah, this is a mogul. This is this is an icon. That's the level I see myself at, and that's the only thing I want. I don't want nothing temporary.
Well, I'm gonna ask you this, man. Most people that got this ingenuity and this energy that you have, and to be just where you at halfway, a quarter of what you've done.
Yeah.
Most of them are from that little grind that we call the tri-states, which is like Brooklyn, Harlem, Bronx.
Yeah.
Where you from, and how did this? I know music isn't everybody, because we all come up under that musical umbrella. You know,
Yeah,
moms
for
and pops playing it, or the street playing, we outside. Most of that didn't pull most of these rappers in. It had to be something that triggered them, because where exactly are you from? Like
From
day one.
Staten Island.
Staten Island.
Staten
You know,
Island, stand
I know
up.
y'all got the Woo, but
Yeah.
before Woo, there was really nobody. And if they was from
Right.
Staten, they came via somebody that was in those tri-states, and then they yelled their borough.
Yeah.
Like Rakim, one of the greatest, if
Yeah.
not the greatest. They compared him to Brooklyn, but he was from Long Island.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? He
a
had
fact.
to literally say it 100 times to get him straight. So my thing is, do you mind coming from somewhere where it's a little tougher to rock from, or to say that you're from?
I think that's my best advantage. because it's nobody's footsteps to follow. There's nothing that they cannot put me behind anybody else.
Correct.
So when you from Brooklyn, he the biggest thing since Big. When you from the Bronx, Pun, this, that. When you Jay-Z's, Mace's, you feel me, Jim Jones's. When you from Staten Island, you cannot put my solo act behind 9 dudes that was together in a group.
Right.
It don't work. It don't work. Even Meth, as he was the top rapper at one time, but he's still known as Wu-Tang.
Yeah. Right.
I'm ZaeCinco. It's me by myself. And then I'm not getting co-signed by everybody on Staten Island. It's just getting to the point now where Staten Island's like, nah, that's Zay. Yeah, that's now everybody's like, yo, he doing his thing. So now I'm getting those comments. I'm getting that feedback.
That's dope.
And I love it, because I want to say this on camera because a lot of artists, right, they always think I have to win before you. I just mentioned Wu-Tang where 9 dudes won at the same time. So if I ever meet you in a room and you make music and I make music and we're both good, why wouldn't you want to work with me? Why wouldn't you want to put these creative juices together, connect our connections, connect our crowds, do shows together, do videos together, connect our cameramen, connect our women. If my girls like you and your girls like me and we go do a concert, guess what? They're all going to come.
And they're bringing their friends.
And they're coming there with their sisters, their cousins, their this, their that. And guess what? We're going to make money at the end of the day. We're going to make a movement. So I'm saying on camera like, yo, stop being too big for yourself. Stop being Hollywood before you even are a star. Like, you can't be bougie before anybody knows you. We all on the
same level.
Right.
We all on the same. I met you without having to go through no security. I didn't have to pay a membership, a meet and greet pass. So clearly, where you at can still have some more growth. It doesn't mean you're not doing anything. You might still be above me, but that doesn't mean that my connections can't help elevate you at the same time, because
and vice versa.
it could be somebody on the street that's like, yo, my cousin is the head A&R at 300 at Warner Bros. And he don't even know nobody, and you've been lit for 6 years with 100,000 followers, but you still at the same rooms as the dude that's just coming up with 1,000 followers. So imagine you think, oh, he's trying to eat off my clout. What if somebody he's watching is looking for the next biggest and his cousin just isn't what he want to buy into yet? That might have been your connection just because you was genuine and you gave your talent room to speak over your Instagram likes and your followers.
That's dope.
Keyword genuine.
Got to be genuine. And that's what I'm saying. I don't connect with nobody and be like, I don't have no alternative motive. Alternative motive.
Yeah, there you go.
You feel me? I'm stumbling up. My fault. I didn't drink at all, I promise.
No, you're getting that point across.
I think we got a call. Do we have a call, Rick? Oh.
But yeah, it's the real. Like, I feel like a lot of artists, they don't understand that we're literally all at ground zero. I don't care if you have 150,000 followers. If me and you are at the same event at the same time, doing the same thing, if you're performing and I'm performing and I paid $250 and you didn't pay nothing, it doesn't mean that you're a bigger artist. You're just more known to that person that was giving out the slot. That's all it is. Because realistically, neither one of us can get next to Drake. Neither one of us can call Swiss Beats up and be like, yo, I want to get a mixtape made. Neither one of us can walk into the labels and get a $2 million advance. But guess what the labels is looking for? A wave. Cash Cobain, Bass Swag. They make for sure. They bag a wave. And now guess who the whole New York knows? Vontae the singer. They know B Jax. They know Cash. They know Chow. They know the team.
Right.
Even if they wasn't even lit yet.
Right.
And guess what? B Jax got one of the biggest songs in New York with Get Jiggy right now. And he's the 4th person on the team to get lit. So nothing stopped them. Imagine Cash is like, yo, I'm too big for you. And push him to the side. That's crazy. Because now Cash is on his recording while B Jax is on his fire. Then guess what? Next man up, let's go.
And they all winning together.
Exactly. That's what I think when I meet other artists. Yo, you cool? I just met a dude. Shout out to Sluggo the Don. We tapped in. I'm doing a podcast interview. Never rapped with him. Never had a conversation with him. Nothing until that day. In the podcast room that day, we did a side-by-side freestyle. I went crazy.
Wow.
Same day I met him. And now intention is to continue to grow, continue to make connections, continue to make music and do what we do and let the rest follow. But I don't want to go to another event and I meet this person and they like, oh yeah, I like what you're doing. Keep it pushing. And then when you see me at the pool party, oh yeah, I remember you. keep it pushing. But then now, see, I get that hit record. What's gonna happen? Yo, what happened? We was doing this back in the day. Well, if me and you would have worked from back in the day, this probably could have happened way faster.
Right.
But you stuck on Instagram clout. We
Right.
trying to get millions. Like,
Right.
what
Yeah.
are we talking about?
Yeah.
Well, I think you're strong enough when you're ready, man, because you're gonna come across it no matter
Nah, I
what.
already see
Your
it,
logic
yeah.
is definitely what most people will want because
Sure.
everybody want to grow. But you're gonna come across it. All
Nah,
of
for sure.
every title that you have in this sport, you're gonna come across it, man.
Yeah.
When we come back, we're going to come back. Oh, excuse me. What am I talking? When we come back, we're going to
come back.
Well, we're going to come right back, and when we do, I'm going to ask you, a few things like what people don't know about you, what your fans don't know about you, what is out there about Zay that nobody knows. We'll be right back. It's Outside the Booth. We'll be right back.
The new Party 1019. The new Party 1019. The new Party 1019. New York's #1 for throwbacks. The new Party 1019. The new Party 1019. The new Party 1019. New York's #1 for throwbacks.
Yo, Zay, what up, kid? It's the best kept secret, Mr. 212. You at the show, it's outside the booth. It's the birthday boy, One Smoke.
Okay,
I had to do
okay.
it. I had to do it.
it.
For everybody else in the whole world, I had to do it for my baby boy, man.
I know that's
Yeah.
right.
You know what I mean?
So I have a question before we get a little serious here. How is it with dating, ZaeCinco?
Smooth. In general,
In general, how hard was it when you were, figuring out your music career and dating? How hard is it to figure out when a woman is being genuine or when she's, being a leech?
I mean, I'm from.
If that happened to you, not all women are
I'm
leeches.
I'm from New York City, where all the women are either the hustlers or they looking for their next opportunity. So a lot of times, like when you in that club, you fall in love in the club, you're gonna get your heart broke, brother. It is not for you, bro. Do not go to the bartender just because you bought 2 bottles. She gave you her number. Next man is coming up. Don't think that you're there forever, bro. So I feel like with the dating game in the beginning, I was never really on some like lover boy trying to figure it all out because I didn't care. Like I didn't care to be in a relationship. I didn't care to find love. I wasn't worried about it. The bottle girls and all that, the clubs, the dancers, the this, the fans. It's fun. It's exciting. But like my mission is so much bigger than that right now that it was like before it was just a good time. So, and then when you trying to take me seriously and seeing that, they was not going for it. So I already knew what it was. Like, oh, I'm an artist. I'm doing this. I tried it a couple times before, and like if the woman don't understand the mission, she's not gonna understand what you're doing in between. You know what I mean? So that's the hardest part about dating when you on that mission for real.
Stay focused.
Yeah,
What's your biggest turnoffs?
I feel like I was about to say bad
Bad
toes.
toes.
I felt like I was supposed to say bad toes, but I ain't gonna lie. Bad toes don't usually approach me. They just don't. They usually don't claw in the same rooms. But
She's gonna sue outside.
She's gonna.
Coming for
We
us.
don't want any smoke, toe girl.
we don't want no toe
Toe
girl.
Sorry, toe lady.
That's crazy.
They didn't say her name. She
Hey.
didn't have a name.
Hey, listen, man.
She just came out as the next single lady, so
She's a
they
queen.
called her Tony.
She's a queen. She's a queen. Shout out to Tony the Queen, man. But turnoffs, I just don't like immaturity.
Okay.
And I don't like people that's too accessible.
Okay.
You know what I mean? I don't like having to think like, listen, you got too much going on. You got too much going on. I'm cool.
Oh, okay.
I like the quiet girls.
Man, ain't intellectual. That's kind of tough for a girl to understand that sometimes.
Yeah, I mean, I ain't for everybody, for real.
You sure
Especially
ain't.
in the sport, because they coming for you because they see the light
They
around
see,
you.
they see the opportunity.
So they
see
like,
the
oh,
motion,
we gonna do this, we gonna do that, but they don't
and they
understand. They got
and they throwing acrobatics at you. They throwing everything
They
they
doing
got.
everything they can.
They got all the tricks in the trade.
Oh yeah.
And then after that, like I said, it be short lived. So I don't even really fall for that gimmick no more. A lot of like the beautiful women that you might see me post and stuff like that, like it's
Friends.
friendly. Yeah, because I'd rather keep you longer as a friend than hit you and miss you. You feel
Yeah.
me? Like it's crazy.
So, what advice would you give to a young ZaeCinco? Being that you're still young yourself, but
Yeah.
what advice would you give yourself to alter anything that you feel you could have done differently in your life?
Learn how to say no more. You got to say no to a lot of things if you want to go to certain levels. Whether that's spending money, just going to different places, just spending money pointlessly. Whether it's agreeing to do certain things for people that don't deserve it, being there for people that wasn't there for you. And it's not like you can't you can extend more than you receive sometimes, but it's like sometimes you're not supposed to be there. You're not supposed to play that role. So I always tried to be like Superman and handle everything for everybody.
Yeah,
and
you did.
I was losing myself in the mix of it. I was missing out on what needed to be like a priority because I was putting everything else before that. So being able to say no to things and understanding what's needed and what's not. Yeah, that's major. That's major. Cause
What do you need right now?
opportunity. That's it. You give me one opportunity,
chance.
it's over. I'm one yes away. I say it
yes
all the
away.
time. I'm one yes away. One opportunity is going to change me and my friends and family life forever.
Yeah.
I promise. There's no
work hard.
there's
Just
no
work
stepping back. There's no once I get in the door, I know what to do from
Are
there.
you going to dance when you do your tours?
Yeah.
Because he can actually dance.
For sure.
Like, I mean, like, remember the movie, what was the movie we used to watch?
You Got Served?
You Got Served. Remember they
Yeah.
used to do the battling and all of that? That was Zay. That was him. We went downtown to Manhattan Center.
Yeah.
Darren Henson, the choreographer, the actor.
From Stomp the Yard.
From Stomp the Yard, he had a big dance competition. Everybody's teenagers to late 20s and early 30s. He's the only one under 13 years old. Under 12. You was like 11, right?
Yeah, I wasn't in junior high school.
Yeah, you was like, he was young. Made it all the way to the end and won
Facts.
against all those. And it wasn't because he was a kid, because the boy could really dance. And then his father go tell him dancing is for girls. You know how mad I was?
Hey, man.
Because they could be like late twins, like dancing and doing choreography for Beyonce. Those boys are super wealthy, all for dancing.
Yeah.
I like where I'm at right now.
No, I'm pretty sure you do. I'm pretty sure you do.
Well, I love the fact that you don't ignore your signs. You take heed to the signs. Some give you a sign, you be like, yeah, and you go to it. So
go, yeah.
I'm
and
big
it's
on signs ever
beneficial.
since they were younger.
I ain't gonna
Yeah.
lie. Yeah, like I think nothing happens by accident.
Nope.
No.
Nothing happens by accident. Everything is already written out for me. So
Yep.
And
God's plan.
big shout to Darryl Henson. He's the one that put Scoop record in the movie.
Get out of
They
here.
decided to use Drop with Timberland.
Oh, that's
We
dope.
had
See?
the video
And
or
it's all
something.
full
the world
circle.
is so small.
Yeah,
Full
man.
circle,
so
full
small.
circle.
But I'm proud of you, birthday boy. I
Yeah,
don't even
birthday
know
boy.
how much more-
I got something for the birthday boy.
Oh man. On camera. There we go. Red velvet. That's
Got
good.
birthday cake.
Yeah.
He love his birthday.
Birthday boy want smoke.
The birthday boy, he gets some cakes. I got some.
Pause. You're not gonna pause.
There you go.
it? Hey. Yeah. I ain't gonna. That's old. You showing your age. So
He's
I
showing his age.
had no reason to be doing the Cabbage Patch. I had no reason. I had no reason when it came out. I had no-
Oh my gosh.
I thought that was for girls.
But nah, but for real, happy birthday.
Oh,
I got him a
man.
gift. Don't open it here.
You
but
know
I
it was something behind
But he
that
knew
cake.
it. He seen the bag. It's
Nah, I
heavy.
didn't see the bag.
Yeah,
You didn't see the bag?
I swear to God.
Oh,
I
you
didn't.
seen it?
Major.
Yeah. Major.
Hey, look, man, we outside the booth. Yeah. Outside the booth.
Yo, happy birthday, kid.
Happy birthday.
Appreciate you. I appreciate
I always
you.
tell everybody, yo, you celebrate your birthday like it's the last. A bunch of rappers say it, but you celebrate like it's your last. You know, I got to celebrate my birthday in 2020, and then the world shut down the next month. And everybody used to ask me and her why we celebrate our birthday when January 20th came in, Aquarius came in. We how we we was all over the place, barefoot,
sure.
sock, everything. We didn't
We didn't
everywhere.
care.
5, 6
Yeah.
party. You celebrate to the last because
Yeah.
that is a known fact. All this other stuff they trying to figure out where it came from on down to Christmas to see if it's real. Your birthday is a fact, and happy birthday, kid.
Appreciate
Yeah.
I wish you many
appreciate
more.
you.
Before we go, what's next for ZaeCinco and
Yes,
what's
sir.
currently out there? Where can everybody find you? The music, the videos. What's next for Zay?
So everybody can find me at ZaeCinco on all platforms. It's ZaeCinco, ZaeCinco. So right now I got my single Rain out right now. It's a club record. I heard you're not supposed to say what type of record it is because you let the people choose, but it's turned. It's everything. It's all that
what it
energy.
is. It's what
I
it is.
mentioned every strip club that's famous around the country, from 10 in Houston, the Diamond, the Booby Trap to Mermaids. So it's easily played in all of those clubs. That's why I call it a club record.
Correct.
But I'm pushing. I'm doing a real good rollout for that right now with the social media campaigns. I'm looking at more platforms. I just did a collab with Blockwork today. Actually, that went up. Just expect to see me everywhere. I got new music coming. I got a little single called Paradise that I might drop this month as well. So,
Okay.
Consistency is key.
Yes, sir.
Consistency gonna kill a cat. You know what I mean? So that's it. I got a lot of things on the way. I can't even put a title to all of it because my itinerary is so heavy. I can't even think of everything right now. But expect wins, a lot more success, a lot more giving.
Mm-hmm.
I want to do a give back soon just for the city, just cause, just to show people like I said before, if you genuinely give, it's going to come back regardless. You don't got to gatekeep. You don't got to push nobody to the side. I treat the homeless man on the street the same way I would treat any super celebrity that I meet. So with that attitude, you're going to win. You know what I mean? So for all the artists, don't be too big for your next blessing because that's really what it is. Like people get too big and they miss out on things because God don't miss. He don't miss.
He don't.
So if your time didn't come, there's something that isn't ready or something you haven't bought into yet.
Correct.
You feel me? And a lot of times that's just about being a better person.
Yes.
So that's what it is, man.
And you heard it here first from my baby boy, ZaeCinco.
Yeah.
We're going to go out. We're going to leave with Rain for those on Party 101.9. And for everyone that's watching on YouTube Live right now, take us into the video
So
that
right
we're going to
now,
play.
We got the video for Eat, the official video shot by Monarch and King M, produced by King M and Devo. Devo's birthday is today, but it's out right now on YouTube. The Eat official music video. We outside the booth with ZaeCinco, Knuckles, BX. Hello,
DJ Kamish, don't forget Kamish.
and of course the one and only DJ Kamish. What's up?
What?
Yeah. This outside the booth. We see y'all next time. Stay tuned.
Yes,
Yo.
sir.
The new Party 1019. The new Party 1019. New York's #1 for throwbacks.
Yeah. Sing. Go. I wanna to nobody left. Show my right with the left. Industry women want something to tell me to don't hate the haters. I feel like I'm back. Can't say I'm cocky, I say I'm the best. Can't say I'm broke, I just got me a check. Can't say I'm hustling, I'm hustling. Yes, when I come on the dance, be making it wet. Wait, I'm saving a second. Wait, I'm playing for next. Pressure for Ashley, I don't need a desk. Over the hoop, we just got him a cut. Toe in the game, but I'm not 23. Q song got him playing 2-3. If we talking champion team, Malinga like D. You don't get famous for free. I move it and it's like this is a killer. I might go to B. She coming, she clean, she pushes her knees. Pressure don't matter to me. If I was a diamond, just be me. I hear my steps, she knows to lead. I came with a plate, I'm late. We got it, I got it. They don't want bitch, want bitch, discreet. We got it, I got it. They don't want bitch, want bitch, discreet. Feel like future, I'm in love with a freako. Cash, freako, spend a little baby for beat though. King to the word, she never, don't need to the minutes. I'm hitting for a check, trying to get money, you're hustling. OnlyFans bitches be hustling, sex when we get it for free, that's a little finesse. This shit won't jam, free OTL, a billion plans, we know the rest. Talk to the labels, got no respect. My hunger and over the biggest flex. I really been hammering, we can rim at the rim. Zoc, got me higher than pimp, smooth talking in my spirit of pimp. Rich nigga eating my steak with the shrimp, but hating this rapper could never be him. I'm seeing the bush and I'm keeping it trim. A star in the room, I can never be them. Playing with me and your story gon' end. My pockets is fat, her body is slim. I feel like I'm Wallow, I'm giving out gems. Who bigger than he? Who bigger than him? We gotta eat, I gotta eat. We gotta eat, I gotta eat. We gotta eat, I gotta eat. They don't want bitches, just keep it discreet. We gotta eat.